So for this one, you want to go along the long way. I don't know where I'm going. Am I talking to camera? I think this was a talking to camera moment. Hey there everyone, this is MarkyMan64 here, welcoming you back to another episode of Let's Play Super Mario 64. This is episode 13. Now I do have 13 lives, as you can see up in the top left hand corner, and some people think that the number 13 is an unlucky number. Now I'm not too sure about that, but I did record this episode several months ago and a few things happened. I lost my commentary recording, I lost all sorts of things, and for whatever reason I've not posted it yet. So this is a post-commentary recording of this episode, but yeah, let's get on with that. I've not watched it since then, but so I can't really remember what happened, but let's get on with it and see. Right, okay, so at this point I was showing that I've completed 3, 4, 5. I haven't got the 100 coin star in course number 5, which is Big Boo's Haunt. So that is what I was aiming to do here. So yes, post commentary, and it's not even as if it was 5 minutes ago that I recorded it. It was a couple of months ago. It was like right after the last episode that I recorded this episode. So that was a while ago. So eye to eye in the secret room. I think I'm going to go into this star, yes. Don't go into the first star. Well, you can do it. I think you can do it. I don't recommend it, but there's quite a lot of coins outside the mansion, outside Big Boo's mansion, whatever you want to call it. So go for them first, or certainly I go for them first. So these guys here give 3 coins each, so yeah, fairly easy 100 coin search comparatively. Break open that box and we've got 19. So yeah, most of the enemies, most of the places that you get coins actually give... Oh, the wee bit of a visual glitch there. Most of the places that you can get coins give more than one. I don't think any enemies or anything gives 1 coin in this, which is quite interesting. And there's also the bouncing box over here. So let's pick that up. It's always quite weird doing post-commentary because over here, like I suppose that reflects like recording anyway, because things aren't over here or over there, like they're in front of me on the TV screen. So, and it is quite funny, like playing or watching this back, because I'm watching this back, I'm playing it through my Blu-ray player, because that seemed to be the easiest way to do it, because I didn't really want to play it just on my laptop in front of me. I wanted it to be, for one thing, I wanted it to be like big on the screen, but I wanted it to be familiar as well, and that's how I play the game. You know, when I record, I do it like that. So yes, so go into the back room, and we've got a total of 40 now. So just 60 to go. And remember that each of these ghosts, each of these boos, give a blue coin, which is worth 5. So you don't need to follow the route that I'm going in. This is just the easiest way for me to remember where I've been and where I've still got to go. Yeah, this is useful because I do intend to record. I think it's going to be tomorrow now, some new episodes, and I was like, well, I need to get these done eventually. So yeah, that's where I'm up to. That's what I've done. But yeah, I mean, I'm not against post-commentary, and I've certainly seen a lot of people who have used it effectively. I'm just not used to it. But again, hats off to people who do post-commentary and who are actually good at it. So there was, I think, a book came out of that, but yeah, that's disappeared. If you haven't got the ones from in the back room, that is the place that you go. You use the invisible cap and you go through that picture and you go through to the back room that I've been to from outside already. So that was just me showing that. Yeah, I've been considering doing like post-commentary for the Lego City Undercover, like post-game episodes, because they're a bit janky to edit, and it might work better, but I'll see how it goes with this with this recording. It's going fairly well at the moment. I'm just checking all the rooms downstairs that I've got all the coins downstairs. I don't have that many coins left to do, and there is an abundance of coins as well in this level. There's much more than you need. But some of them come from a blue coin switch, which is never 100% reliable. I'm showing you all the rooms that you don't need to go into. Yeah, don't go into these rooms. It's also quite weird watching this when I've been playing quite a lot of Super Mario Odyssey recently. I got it when it was nearly new, like when it had just not that long came out. I got my Switch. Can't remember exactly the kind of dates with that, but yeah, it was fairly new. But I stopped playing it for a while, and I knew I would do that, but it was just so that I could like rediscover it almost, and I really have the past few days. I'm almost 100%. There's some stars that I'm not sure I'll ever get, like, I might, you might be watching this and I might have a Let's Play on my channel already of all 999 moons in that game, but yeah, there are some stars that, like, I just can't seem to get, and some stars I really don't want to even try. Some moons, sorry, I always call them stars because of this game. So that's 101 coins, and we get the 100 coin star. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. You've collected 100 coins. Mario gains more power from the castle. Do you want to save? Yes. See how quickly I read that? And here is the blue coin switch. So it's fairly easy, and yeah, I mean the timer's quite a long time, but I thought I would get as many as possible without relying on that. So let's exit course, and I wonder what I was talking about here. That's always the question. So that's me completed Big Boo's haunt now. So we're going to go back upstairs. It's quite weird that if you're watching this in a while, like, you won't realise that there has been quite a big gap between the last episode and this episode. I'm sorry about that, but hey, that happens. So course number 12, Tall Mountain, scale the mountain, star number 1. So yeah, what am I doing here? I think I pressed that by accident actually at the time. So yes, scale the mountain in course number 12. I actually quite liked this level when I was growing up. I don't know why. There's some levels that, like, I mean, certainly when I've watched the me do the old Let's Play of this game, like, obviously that was closer to the time that I owned the game at the start. Oops. So that was closer to the time that I owned the game to begin with. I'm going to go for this shortcut over here. Try it anyway. I was never really that good at this shortcut, but oh well. I seem to manage just fine in that one. So yeah, I'm starting a point and then not finishing it. So it was obviously closer to the time that I owned the game originally, but I say things like, oh, this was my favourite course, or I liked this bit, and I don't actually now remember pretty much all of them, but I do remember liking this course. I do, but like I say, I don't remember why. So yes, take the shortcut. Don't watch yourself when you're near that monkey. I think the monkey tries to steal your hat. I'm pretty sure he does. I'm pretty sure that's what he does. And there's also a cloud coming up here, which pushes you off the mountain. I can't remember whether that cloud also makes you lose your hat. I seem to like have that kind of in my head, but maybe I'm wrong about that. Suffice to say, like, I've not got caught by either of them recently, so I don't remember. So yeah, just make your way up to the top of the mountain. This time you do actually go to the top of the mountain. Some levels say the top of the mountain, you're not actually going there, but anyway. So yes, go straight back in. And Mystery of the Monkey Cage, star number 2. So yes, zoom out, that's an important thing. And yeah, that is useful for things like that, because you do get a life. Try and pick that up, so I think sometimes I miss that. But yeah, sometimes I don't know whether it's where I'm jumping to or how far I'm jumping or what, but sometimes I just miss the little bit of the hit point, whatever you want to call it, where it tells the game, yes, he is able to use the wind. When the game decides that you're in the right position. But yeah, it's well worth using the shortcut. Again, I don't really remember what I'm what I'm stopping, what I'm pausing it for. I don't think I've used... Oh man, look at that. Look how many times I've bounced off the ground. I don't think I used any restore points in this recording. But I could be wrong. If we do come across any, then I'll see how long like it skips and stuff. Because like I say, I've not watched this since I recorded it. And so I'm experiencing it for the first time. I just have like a USB stick plugged into my Blu-ray player. I know that there's better ways of doing it, but that was like the best way for me for this instance. So I could have like plugged in my computer to control it and stuff, but then I quite like the fact that I can control it with the Blu-ray remote, like pausing and rewinding if I need to like rewind it for whatever reason, if like I don't know, the house phone rings or something. I suppose that's one advantage to post commentary, is that if something does happen during it, then you can pause it or rewind it or cut other words into it and it will sound more natural than if you're live commentary and then like suddenly you go to post commentary. Normally when I do that, I sound different, because I do sound different when I'm doing post commentary, whether it's only like a few minutes or whether it's ages. So that box is new, so we are going up here and finding another monkey, or is it the same one? We don't know. And all we need to do is try and catch the monkey, but the easiest way to do that is to get him into one of the corners, which I think is actually that corner that he's in now is the easiest place to get him. And just walk up really slow and then grab him. There we go. Oh, let me go! Yoo-wee! I was only teasing. Can't you take a joke? That's like the bunny rabbit, isn't it? I'll tell you what, let's trade. If you let me go, I'll give you something really good. So how about it? Free him or hold on? Well, free him. Let's free him. So then he goes agonizingly slow down the hill. Don't worry, it's not like a protect mission. You're not being expected to keep him alive. You just follow him down, and once he gets over here, I don't know what that noise is, but anyway. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's a bit annoying. Why am I not going? Okay, there we go. Wow, that was a long time. I don't know what maybe I was talking about the voice I was using or something. So yes, start down the bottom. Here we go. So come on, Mario, just jump off. So this is one of those star collections that you can mess up. You can die on the way down, or you can be swept along by that waterfall. But Mystery of the Monkey Cage, that's star number 2 in course number 12, yes. Scary Shrooms Red Coins. So here we go, star number 3. Let's go indeed. So for this one, you want to go along the long way. I don't know where I'm going. Am I talking to camera? I think this was a talking to camera moment. So yeah, I do that sometimes, and like, if you're not listening to it, then like it does look like I'm news reporting, you know, with Mario talking to camera. But it's the easiest way to do that with the avatar that is Mario in this case. So you just jump to these mushrooms, and it's easy enough. It makes you wonder, like, you know, games now, or no, not now, but the newer games after this came out had Mario with additional things, like with the water jetpack and Sunshine, and with Cappy and Odyssey, and like some levels have you without those additional things, and it's like the difficult levels, but like this whole game has you without them. So these moles, are they Monty Mole? Am I making that up? Or is that their name? Are really annoying, especially when you're trying to do this really awkward backflip, and I've just seen a bomb fall onto the mushrooms in the background. If you rewind, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. There are other ways. Oh, there we go. There are other ways to get up there, and you can also drop down to that as well. But it's easier doing what I'm doing. Trust me. I mean, it doesn't look it. I'm not making this look easy. I'm definitely not a professional Super Mario 64 player. I can't understand speedrunners of this game. Like, in other games, I know that I'm keep talking about it, but I have played it quite a lot recently. Super Mario Odyssey, like, you're kind of made to learn speedrunning techniques in order to get some of the moons in that game. So I'm trying to work out where the last coin is that I've not got yet, that I've missed, and there it is there. So drop down to it, and then I think a backflip to it, right? Yeah. Okay, and then the star is on this mushroom out in the middle of nowhere. So there are a few ways to get it, but I think I just end up jumping off to it, don't I? You can go like up to the top and kind of drop down to it. And it's a bit annoying with the camera, like, not being able to see it. Not being able to see what you're running to. And this is, oh, I just realised that with the last star we got 88 stars. That's the year I was born. It was 1988, a long time ago. But that is 89, which is the funnily enough, the year after I was born. So yeah, back in to Tall Tall Mountain, course number 12, Mysterious Mountainside. Here we go. So I think this is another case of talking to camera. It's so funny watching this back without commentary, because like I'm clearly factoring in like times that I'm talking to the camera, but I think that's one of the ways that post commentary wouldn't work, was that sometimes like I'm talking about something that's happening on screen and like it's already passed, whereas if I was doing live commentary I could like stop where I was and talk about the thing that I'm talking about. I'm not sure about that bunny actually, because he seems to come really close to you and not do anything, but I'm pretty sure he steals your hat. Or have I just like misremembered something? I mean, I can look this up, you know, but like I'm not going to now. But let's read this sign. High winds ahead. Pull your cap down tight. If it blows off, you'll have to find it on this mountain. Yeah, so definitely I can't remember what the bad guy's called. I think I create this restore point just so that if I do fall, then I've not lost anything, but I don't think I use it as far as I can remember, because if you... Spoilers, we are going into like a secret area, but I think if you fall in that secret area, you respawn like in the area until you finish it, or until you run out of lives. But we have got quite a few lives. So yeah, definitely this... Oh man, that's a bit annoying. But lucky I saved this restore point, so I could just load that up rather than have to make my way back up again. But yes, try and get through these. I mean, it's really tough, and they do come up to the wall, so it's no good kind of sidling up against the wall. And it's really funny how the Goombas and the Bomb-Oms as well, like you see them just fall down all the time. Like they're not secure on where they are. But yes, so jump into this wall, which you could see was rippling, and you're into another secret slide area, which always reminds me a bit of Rainbow Road in the Mario Kart games, especially Mario Kart 64. And I don't know why I went that way, but the skull signifies that you're not to go that way. You have to go this way, and you can make your way back up. And I think I almost do, but then I fall down, yeah. But don't worry, it goes back in there. I think when you go back in, I think it goes back to the... Yes, it goes back to the slide. So you don't need to make your way back into the slide once you're in there, unless you run out of lives, like I've already said. I'm not going to get the 100 coin star in this episode, but you can see that it is fairly easy to do, because you go down that slide and basically the slide takes you out to a... I would go up and get them down the slide first if you're doing it as you're playing along. Go down the slide first, get all the coins you can, and then jump out of the exit of the slide, which is in the main map area, and then go back down the hill, or go back up the hill, and collect all the coins until you get the 100. Because it's not a good idea to get the 100th coin inside the slide. I wouldn't have said that was such a good idea. Because as you can see, it's very difficult to control yourself on the slide, never mind getting a star in a random place. Obviously you don't collect that star when you're doing the 100 coin search. Okay folks, so we're going to leave it there. Join us again for another episode of Let's Play Super Mario 64. Please like, comment, subscribe for more. Thanks everyone for watching. See you later. Bye bye. Bye.